just so fast. So this is the Stilh Hedge HSA 50. It uses the AK-20 battery, same as the chainsaw that I have. And one of the reasons I like this so much is the space between the blades is huge. Like, you can get small trees in here and it'll take them off. And if you're, you know, what I'm using this for is mountain biking, clearing trails, not real heavy. I can put it in a backpack like this and transport it deep into the woods, go a couple miles deep in the woods and do the clearing that I need to do. So between these hedge trimmers and my chainsaw, I can get a lot done in a short amount of time. And a lot of the places I ride, some of the places I ride are private, some of the places I ride is a state park, and they don't have enough manpower to maintain the amount of mileage of trails that they have. So you can volunteer, fill out a form, go in, sign in when you go, sign out when you go back. You don't get paid or anything. It's strictly volunteer. But you know, I ride it, so I figure, you know, I'm not obligated to clear it, but you know, I might as well. You know, I ride it, so I clear it. I help out. And it's a shame that the state doesn't have the resources to have the money to have the manpower to clear the trails. But so that's, you know, I got the chainsaw and I got the hedge trimmer, and between those two, I have been able to maintain where I ride very well. Today I'm headed to another, I guess it's a county-owned area. Not many people go there, but it gets so overgrown that, you know, it's just, if you want to ride it, you got to do it. Because for one, even just the grass, if the grass gets too tall in certain areas, you know, you end up with the chiggers. And if you ride mountain bikes, you know how bad chiggers suck. And so I'll take down grass in high spots with those hedge clippers. I trim back the trails, the width, the overgrowth very easily. And if there's, you know, tree fall, which happens quite a bit because a lot of these places are old growth, so it doesn't take much wind for trees to start falling over and blocking trails. And you know, even with that little tiny chainsaw, I've been able to get some pretty large trees off of the trail. Just, you know, you take your time, you know, and another reason that I got this hedge trimmer, you know, with the battery is this battery fits both the hedge trimmer and the chainsaw. So in the hedge trimmer, man, I was out last weekend 2 hours almost steady cutting back trails, and I only went through half of a battery. The chainsaw will eat batteries fairly quick. You cut down 2 fairly large trees, I'd say, you know, a foot and a half in diameter out of your way, and you're gonna kill a battery. So having that extra battery, if I'm going out and my mission is just to get trees off of the trail, I'll take both batteries fully charged, and I got enough chainsaw to move quite a bit of stuff. But you know, just going out and trimming trees, one battery usually outlasts what I can do. You know, I'm beat before the battery's done. So that's where I'm headed today, and I'll take some vids of cutting back this stuff that, you know, is overgrown, and you'll see. I love this thing. It's almost like a lightsaber. It cuts everything. Briars, you know, it just rips right through everything, and small trees even. So I have to get the weight on this. It's not too bad though in a backpack. On the bar, we're looking at about 21 inches, and the whole tool overall is about 39 and a half. It's like if you got to do your own trail maintenance, this is something you want. And they're a little pricey, you know, it's a Stilh, so it's not cheap crap. This was I think 280, but like perfect example. Here you go. And there's a ring here that has to be engaged, and then you have both of these. So all 3 points have to be in for it to go. Has a sensor for the battery meter, but even crap like this, you know, Northeast chiggers, they're in this stuff and they suck. Okay, so with the battery in, we're looking around about just under 8.5 pounds for total weight, which is not too bad. Okay, so the short of it, is it good? Yeah, it's good. Is it pricey? Yeah, it's pricey. But the thing's a beast. The battery life, I used this today. I was in the woods for over an hour straight, steady cutting. I still got 3 bars left on the battery. So I would highly recommend this. I mean, like I said, it's a little bit pricey, but this is the first model where you actually get this battery. Everything that's smaller than this has a smaller lithium slide-in battery that's not going to offer anywhere near the performance of what this gives. So the only thing that's a little annoying sometimes is this safety. After, you know, you've been using it for quite a while, you know, and, you know, you can always, I was told you can zip tie this up, you know, and it's not really safe to do it that way, but if you're using this steady for more than, you know, half an hour straight, it's a lot less fatiguing, because sometimes your grip is a little light on this and it'll stop when you're trying to cut. So that's really the only gripe I have. But, you know, as everything else these days, they have to put so many safety features on them, you know, so that they don't get sued. But